had an interest for etiquette and finishing from a very young age. When I was 17 years old, I won the Miss Teen Globe South Africa competition. I was then sent to the Miss Teen World competition to participate in Australia. But when I landed in Australia, we were asked to have dinner with the judges. Although I've attended so many etiquette classes, there was knives and forks coming from all the sides. I was so unsure at that moment, and that was almost a changing point for me, is to decide from that moment forward, I would like to know how to act in every situation. And that is when my true interest in etiquette and finishing really started. I worked as a business analyst in IT for 8 years, and something that just always stayed with me is the fact that it doesn't matter in which area in life that you work in, if you have the right skills and the right soft skills, you can achieve anything in life. I was Miss Africa in 2010. In 2015, I entered the Mrs. South Africa competition. I was very fortunate to be crowned as Mrs. Charity South Africa. It was such an honor and a privilege to work with the Mrs. South Africa organization as well as the Cancer Association of South Africa. One of my etiquette inspirations is Mrs. MC Skuman Borman. She has been an inspiration across South Africa for etiquette. She's written a couple of books, and she is now 80 years old, but just as passionate about etiquette and good manners as she was a couple of years ago. My other etiquette inspiration is Mr. Philip Sykes from the British School of Etiquette. He's a South African gentleman that is the principal of the British School of Etiquette. He has just shown that there's no limits to etiquette, especially as a South African, and what he has achieved. For me, the important thing about working with young children is to really equip them for their futures that is lying ahead. And the best way that we could equip them is to teach them about etiquette and good manners. It's something so simple, but yet it is so rare in the modern era. And if you just take that with you, the values that they've learned, they will be successful in life.